buries it from 3. 30 points in the game.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Booker finds Paul. In transition, here they come.
That is powerful.
Yes! Oh, the devastating windmill jam.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points, while the other guys struggle to keep up.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
You know that block has him and his teammates all pumped up. That is what playoff basketball is all about.
Ayton passes to Warren. And a minute played as the second half gets going. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, he's an active scorer. Because Warren takes initiative, he's able to draw the defense's hand on the way up.
Warren taking 2 shots.
And so Warren nails them both. Here's Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Here's Boss. Outside McDaniels. Here's Boss. He's guarded by Paul. Boss. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Outside Paul. And he banks in the layup. Paul's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
In the paint, Paul always stays nimble. That allows him to make adjustments that needed to beat the D.
And we just had to see that mobile 1 drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
Pass to Boss. Outside Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Another shot. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And he makes the first. Shamet, he's checked in for the Suns.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Edwards. And the Suns shooting 34% thus far in this game. Pass to Shamet. And here's Warren. McDaniels covering. Back to Shamet. And he lays it up and in. Shamet's got 5 now.
It's nice to see they're not settling for 3-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Booker against Edwards. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Noel, he's checked in for Gobert.
Now into the lineup for your Timberwolves, Jaylen Noel.
Here's Boss. 32 points in the game for him. 6 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And down it goes. 2 points. He's got 34.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
It's Booker on the wing. The 15-footer. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
That's a costly error. Let's see how they bounce back.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Some changes for Minnesota. Reed's checked in for Towns. And Anderson subbed in for Anthony Edwards. Here's Boss. He's got 34. The 3. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Durant's got 4 rebounds now. Ross passes to Durant. And here's Payne outside. Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Here's Boss. And the shot goes in.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
And so here's Phoenix. Pass to Shamet.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Bazley. Here's Ross. Minnesota with a rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds in the game to the paint. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
One-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Back to Payne. Over McDaniels. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
Hey, when you trust your shot like he does, it doesn't matter how much size you're giving up. He feels the mid-range in his territory.
Pass to McDaniels. Here's Boss, defended by Payne. Boss's shot is off. The Suns have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. That's good from Durant on the assist by Ross. Durant's got 8.
Yeah, even though he's slender, Durant is good at keeping his balance through contact. The man is stronger than he looks.
Here's Boss, defended by Payne. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And it's going to go on Cameron Payne.
At the line for Minnesota.
That free throw misses. Moore's checked in for the Timberwolves. Mike Conley comes in for Noel. And the Suns also making a change. Landale's checked in. Here's Shamet. He's got 5. Outside Ross. Down low. It's Shamet on the wing. Bazley in the post. Anderson covers. Clock at 6. Here's Shamet. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Alexander Walker's checked in. .151 left in the fourth. Pass to Durant. Outside Payne. Now Aiden. Reed with the rebound. On the court right now for the Suns. Cameron Payne out there with Chris Paul. Then there's Kevin Durant. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Booker in at the 3 slot.
He's their go-to. They keep calling his number, and he delivers. And capturing the series momentum up front. This is a monster Game 1 win for the Timberwolves.
And they got a huge boost from their reserves tonight.
Yeah, the point differential between the 2 benches was a deciding factor in this game.
And they have to be pleased with how they got this series started tonight. A nice 1-0 lead.
The key now is to carry this same energy forward and get that second win. These are the playoffs, so you can't afford to relax or think you've got the series in the bag.
And what a huge performance it was for Boss.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
Boss, good.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Ball finds Booker. And they call an illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Landale's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Biyombo comes in for Durant. Craig's checked in for Devin Booker. And it's Lee in for Paul. Pass to Reed. Shot clock at 5. The shot comes out, and Phoenix the other way now. 23 seconds left in the fourth.
Timberwolves foul. Number 77. Third personal foul. 14th foul. Shooting for Phoenix.
First free throw is good.
At the line for 2.
So hits one and misses one at the line. Inside, Moss. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
What's up? They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Shooting 1.
Outside Payne. Here's Landale. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. This is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Back to my old ways, had to get out of my own way. If I keep on ticking, it's okay. I'm running laps at my own pace. Took it back to the old days, I cannot still let it go away. Gotta trust in my own faith, I wanna know for my own sake. I gotta know. This ain't the same, ain't like before. I gotta know, yeah, I gotta know. Foot on the gas, I'm back on the road. Pack it up, we back out on the road. Had to run it back and here reload. Never took no handout on no loans. We ain't cut the same in the show. Can't link if you ain't living by the code. That's just something that we don't condone. Gotta learn to get it on your own. Can't let it fade and never glow. Had to write it down, had to check it off. Recipe was bland, had to add it sauce. 40,000 hours working on my craft. Said if I spend my last, I'ma make it back. Gotta keep it going, gotta keep it going. Never backtracking when you're moving forward. They ain't heard enough till they heard it.
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. T.J. Warren out there with Durant, and it's Ayton in at the five. Now Durant. Anthony Edwards missed from long range. Second shot opportunity, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Post game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
Guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Minnesota shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. First free throw is good.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and Cat is generally among the best in the league.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Paul kicks to Warren. Passes it to Booker. You can't get that one. Timberwolves go the other way with it. To the inside. Here's Boss. Makes it off the glass.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. 4-point game. Pass to Ayton. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Pocket 6. Tries it from 9. And he overshot that one, missing.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Here's more, and they cash in right away with the quick shot.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Paul passes to Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Pass to Towns. Sinks that one from the post.
In the paint, Towns is just a nightmare for defenders. His size is a huge advantage.
Paul passes to Warren. And here's Booker. Edwards defending. Ayton dishes to Warren. Picks it up. Pulls it from the elbow. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Now here's Booker. Outside Durant. Back to Booker. Outside, KD. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Showing determination inside. Towns absorbs the contact and gets the whistle.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Karl-Anthony Towns. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And the Suns making a change here. Baisley's checked in. And Towns drops them both.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
And there's the call on Boss. That's his first foul. Here's Ayton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of a 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both.
hits them both. Timberwolves leading by 6. Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Monty Williams. David.
He spoke about his approach coming into tonight. He said, we're playing an excellent team with lots of talent, and they're well coached. We don't want to go down 2-0 in the series, so our mindset is this is a must-win game. Kevin, we'll see if they can pull that off after their disappointing start to this series.
Thank you, David.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. Outside Warren. Paul outside. Here's Booker. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They easily took Thursday's game.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, and causing a lot of turnovers, as you well know, means cashing in. On those opportunities, which really can put a team in a bad way in a hurry.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
There's the 3. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Boss passes to Towns. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Booker. Ayton trying to break free. Booker, no good.
Well, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Suns trail by 10. On the pass to Bazley. Here's Paul. And that one hits back iron.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Here's Boss. Here's Gobert. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And the Suns here with a different look. Landale's checked in. Ross comes in for Warren. Landry Shamit's checked in for Booker. And it's Payne in for Chris Paul. Now here's Ross. Here's Bazley. Off the mark, and the drop continues.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Here's Payne. 34 seconds left to play here in the first. Bazley passes to Payne. Good work defensively by Conley.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
McDaniels nailed from three-point land.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Payne with it. Passes to Landale. Here's Bazley. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive.
And so it's Minnesota riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And a comfortable margin for the Timberwolves here, guys.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got Landry Shamet. Durant is out there with Terrence Ross. Then there's Cameron Payne. And it's Landale in at the 5 down low.
Terrence Ross. First personal foul. First team.
Minnesota shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
For the Timberwolves, number 77, taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Edwards has come in for the Timberwolves. Ayton, he's checked in for the Suns. Booker comes in for Landry Shamet. Here's Payne. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Ross. Booker left side. Jacks up a 3. And the Suns miss again.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Boss in that last matchup against Phoenix was outstanding. He finished with 49 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of 3-pointers. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. He took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure. And draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection. 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Darius Bazley, shooting 1.
And that one misses.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the strike, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Now Shamet. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. From deep, Landale misses. Timberwolves leading by 13. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Here's Boss, defended by Booker, to the right side. 5 on the clock. Here's Towns. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. KD's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
For Phoenix, they have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. That one is off.
Well, you look at Durant, and it's obvious. He feels like he's got so much more to prove. I mean, he's as driven a player as you'll find in this league. That's part of his greatness.
Ross is checked in for the Suns. Cameron Payne comes in for Devin Booker. Ross gets the bucket.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Payne kicks to Shamet. Pass to Ross. And here is Shamet. And there's the call on Boss. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Suns have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game. Ayton, he's checked in for the Suns. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Enzo Conley will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves. 17 points was their biggest margin.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones, and now their defense is in overdrive.
Shamet on the wing. Here's Ayton. And so it's Minnesota. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. They're deep.
27.
And we welcome you back to 2K Sports coverage of the Western Conference semifinal. Boss has been sensational.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
And, you know, that's what delights him most. That's what he takes most pride in. He loves being the chief facilitator.
Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Anthony Edwards out there with Boss, and it's Moore in at the 3 spot. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Here's Boss. Shot clock at 6. Uses the glass to finish the way. Boss has got the first points of the second half here for the Timberwolves. Suns trail by 17. Now here's Paul. And the rejection by Towns.
Using all of his height to smother the shot completely. Emphatic block that time by Karl Anthony Towns.
Goes up again, and they recover. Ayton, the pass to Paul. It's good from long range. Paul's got 5.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Here's Boss. He's got 18. Moore outside. From deep three-point range. Offensive rebound. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
And the Suns call time.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
Beasley's checked in for Durant.
Come on, let me hear you.
Ball finds Warren. And there's the call on Boss. It's his third foul of the game.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
The pass to Booker. Fires for 3.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Throws down the breakaway jam.
You gotta love his hustle. Leading the defense. No time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Passes it to Warren. Ayton at the elbow. No one near him. 2 points. That one goes. Ayton's got his third bucket of the night.
Hey, T.J. Warren is definitely a scorer. He's got a shoot-first mentality, but he'll give it up if you're open.
Moore in the corner. Pass to Boss. From outside the arc. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want. The other, not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Back to Paul. Pass to Ayton. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Edwards with it. Now guarded by Booker. Edwards, that's good.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Booker outside. And there's the pass to Warren. Here he goes. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Minnesota leading by 23. Pass to Moore. Edwards against Booker. Here's Boss. Gobert controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Paul, and what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. And Edwards with the stuff.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
And the Suns call time here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
And, you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Michael Conley, he's checked in for Boss. And the Suns. So it's Phoenix now. So with Paul on the bench. Here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. The backcourt pair for him. It's Payne and Booker. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Ross in at the three.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Ayton with it. Back to Ross. Just 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Minnesota with the ball. Here's Moore. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Durant's got 7 rebounds in the game. Dishes it to Ross. Pass to Booker. Suns moving the ball around. Ross on the wing. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Ayton finds Booker. Warren on the wing. Poked away. Here's Boss. Lets it go from deep. And another three for Minnesota. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Kicks it to Towns. Moore against Warren. Fires the three. They grab their own miss. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
A shot by Paul. Nobody around. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
Nice work by Paul, as usual, in that mid-range area. So effective there.
Here's Boss. Traps in the tray. Boss has got 17 now, just in the second half.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
For three, Booker, and he's good on the three ball.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And Phoenix pushing it up now. Here's KD. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. KD's got 5 points now in the quarter. Oh, and here comes Kevin Durant all alone.
2 minutes remaining in the
The second effort. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Fourth personal foul.
He is one of the longer wings in the game. Durant knows a thing or two about drawing fouls.
The first one falls. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Landale's checked in. Torrey Craig comes in for Warren. Terrence Ross is checked in for Booker. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Chris Paul. Timberwolves leading by 22. A minute 50 left to play in the final quarter. McDaniels passes to Alexander Walker. Here's Boss. Good on the triple. Boss has got 36.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Craig finds KD. Puts up a 3. Here's Ross. And he banks in the layup.
Hey, guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in Game 2 for the Timberwolves.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And this is a team right now that is really playing with swagger.
Yeah, and anytime you can go up 2-0, you are in the driver's seat. They are riding pretty high going into Game 3.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Boss.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Here's Boss. Pass to Reed. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Minnesota.
And he can't get the first one.
At the line for 2.
Rivers, he's checked in for Minnesota. Phoenix also making some changes. Biyombo, he's checked in for Durant. And Lee's subbed in for Ross. And the second free throw, good. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shamet kicks to Lee. Now, here's Shamet. D right on him. Biyombo, the pass to Shamet. A wide open look here for Craig. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
That free throw, no good.
At the line for the Suns.
Good on the second free throw. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Boss. Latre. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
Phoenix ball. Coming onto the floor for your Timberwolves, Jordan McLaughlin.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. Well, that'll